Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the rat. So welcome back all my ratty friends. Let's get these shuffled up and let's see what we've got on the forecast for you guys this week. I'm not going to get overconfident with my shuffle, but I'm feeling good about it. I do shuffle with my eyes closed, so you'll have to forgive me, but it is getting better, I think. It's only taken half a year, but yeah, see, getting overconfident. Right, let's see. When's this gonna feel about right? Let's think. Let's see. Let's go about there. Let's go with that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got a white, black, white. Okay, that's quite good. We've got the two positives in there, but we've got the negative in the middle as a stepping stone over. White isn't always all right. Black isn't always an attack, but we do have the two positives here to kind of bring us up. Things could be worse right now. Of course, they could be better here, but let's see what the compatibility is on the other side. So we've got that rat straight away. Rat for a rat. Now, rats get on very well with other rats. It's also a doer card. It's one of the doer cards or doer signs. You've got three doer signs: the dragon, the monkey, and the rat. The rat is the pre-planner. And rats work very well with each other. So this is compatible. This is a good card. This is a card for you to kind of be able to express yourself freely, be who you want to be confident with who you are. This is a time now for you to start pushing forward and getting things done, and just basically making efforts to try and manifest what it is you want. There's going to be things that you want to achieve. There's going to be things that you're going to want to, see getting done. And this is now the time to do that. It's the time to plant seeds, basically. It's time to get out in the garden and plant some seeds. And that might not even be metaphorical. This might actually be a thing. Go out in the garden, have some time to yourself, plant some flowers, go for a nice walk, have a nice bath, open a bottle of, wine, or, go for a nice whatever it is you like to do. Maybe it's a good opportunity for you to do what you like to do. This is a time for you. This is a time for you to, be free and to explore and to basically make plans for the future. It's also that kind of romantic family card, marriage card, kind of, tight-knit rat pack kind of mentality, where potentially it could be an opportunity for you now to just spend some time with the family, go down to the beach with the family, have a barbecue, take the kids to the park, go on a bike ride, just basically really get involved, make some memories, or at least plan to do some things with those that are close to you. We've got that dog coming in after that. That's a negative dog. We're in that negative space there, so something is on your mind, something's concerning you right now. I think, don't get me wrong, the rat and the dog, they're relatively compatible, but I think right now what you've got is a little bit of communication problem and maybe a little bit of an issue. I think maybe you've misinterpreted something. There's been a miscommunication, there's been a lack of understanding somewhere, there's been some kind of hiccup and it's been lost in translation. Potentially what you need to think about is it you that's misheard or misjudged or assumed something, or your expectations weren't met or something? Was it you that the problem lies with, or is it the other person or the other thing that is involved in this? Yeah, I think right now it's getting you into a place where you're not on the defensive, but you're aware of what's happening, you're aware of what's going on, you're aware of where you're at, what you're doing, and when something is out of place, something is out of line, something is a little bit off, you're sensing that. You're sensing it, you can feel it, you know that there is something going on. Of course, if you're in this place of planting seeds and making plans and stuff, you don't want to be in a place where you think there's something watching you over your shoulder, or, sort of dominating that space, making you feel pressured or making you feel uncomfortable. You don't want to be in that place. I think you're in a bit of a protective place because you think something could happen at any time. You think everything could be going great, everything would be good, everything would be okay, but bam, something's going to come along and take that and sweep it out from under your feet. It makes it hard for you to enjoy things. It makes it hard for you to to trust things and believe in when things are going good. When things start going good and things are going all right, it's hard to believe that you can actually relax. It's hard to believe that, you know, you can go off and have some fun and things aren't going to go wrong. It's hard for you to trust in that. It's hard for you to go into something and have the confidence that it's going to go okay. But I think you'll be okay. I think you will be okay. I think right now you just need to get your priorities right. You need to focus on where you're at and where you want to be, and the challenges and the things you have to do to get there. You know, you're not in a bad place, and you definitely didn't start off in a bad place. You got this white card here as well, and of course it could always be a card that isn't compatible with you, but at the same time it's still in a positive place. So we're still moving into a good place. We're still moving into a place where you can then begin to start maybe feeling a little bit more secure, feeling a little bit more like things will be okay and manageable. It will be manageable. And I think that's the best that you can hope for at the best, is like, as long as it's manageable, then at least you can continue to, you know, progress. You can continue to keep moving forward. You're not going to be so stuck. You're not going to be so sort of uncomfortable. We've got a rooster there though, and that rooster isn't necessarily a bad card either in that white positive place. There will be difficulties again in communication here. There's going to be difficulties in that understanding. That rooster and the rat, they kind of have a sort of love-hate thing going on where they'll test each other's patience. They'll work together, but they'll moan about each other while they do so. They have different work styles, you know. But that rooster still is in that positive place. And I think right now, as that thinking card, because this is a thinker card as well, they come from the thinker triangle, and I will be doing videos on that in the future, so hit the subscribe button so you don't miss those. But it's time to now think about things. Be mindful, be tactical, you know. Don't be argumentative, because that's what's going to happen, is you'll result in being argumentative. You'll become rather withdrawn. You'll start to clash with people. You'll start to get agitated and sort of frustrated with things, because you haven't thought things through. You haven't thought things through rationally, logically. You haven't thought things through to a degree where it actually makes sense. So you need to consider this. You need to consider where you're at with things. You need to consider what you're doing, where you're going, what you want to do, how you're going to get there. Where's the stepping stones? Where's the path of least resistance? Don't make things harder for yourself. Work smarter, rat people, not harder. Think about it. Pre-plan. You're a planner, as I say. And don't forget to go out there and have some fun. Make these memories and stuff. You may feel like it may be swept away from you at any moment, and it may be, you know, oh, but what if this goes wrong, or what, you know, oh, this is the problem and this is an issue. You can keep coming up with these negative issues and why you can't do something all day long. But a good enough reason is just because you can, or a good enough reason is because you haven't been out of the house for a while, or you haven't had a day off for a while, and you should enjoy yourself. You should have a moment to yourself, or with the family or those you care about, and you should do that. But of course, communicate with people. Keep those lines of communication open. People will see that you're worried or anxious and stuff like this, and they're going to think that potentially it could be their fault or they've done something. So just reassure people. It's not potentially them, it's just the situation or what you're doing or where you're going or how you're at, where you're at, who's around you, what's coming up, and where are you coming from, you know? But we'll find out, won't we, next week where you're going when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the rat next Monday. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I will see you then. I'll be doing a video later on today for the oxes. So if I don't see you then, I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Love and peace.